Life has a way of testing us, doesn't it? One moment, everything seems to be going smoothly, and the next, we're thrown into the deep end, unsure of how to swim. But here's the thing, strength doesn't come from everything being perfect. It's born in those moments when we feel like giving up, yet we choose to keep going. Today, I want to talk about the kind of strength that comes from embracing each day, even when life throws its toughest challenges at us. So, I invite you to take this journey with me. Whether you're facing uncertainty, dealing with challenges, or simply trying to find peace amidst the chaos, this talk is for you. Together, we'll uncover the strength that lies within each of us, waiting to be discovered. Think back to a time when life surprised you. Maybe it was an unexpected job loss, a sudden move, or a change in your health. How did you react? What thoughts ran through your mind? For many of us, the first reaction is fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of what might come next. But what if I told you that uncertainty is not your enemy? It's actually a doorway to new possibilities and hidden strengths. Take Sheila, a close friend of mine. For 15 years, she dedicated herself to her job. She knew the ins and outs of her work and felt secure. But one day, her company downsized, and she found herself without a job. Her first thought was, what now? But after the initial shock, Sheila did something incredible. She took a step back and asked herself, what can I do with this time? Instead of letting fear take over, she used the opportunity to explore new paths. She took online courses, reconnected with old hobbies, and even started a side business. Sheila discovered a passion she never knew she had, helping others find their purpose. Sheila's story isn't just about finding a new career, it's about finding herself. It's a reminder that when life is uncertain, we have a choice. We can let fear hold us back, or we can let curiosity lead us forward. Sheila's story teaches us that sometimes the greatest opportunities come wrapped in uncertainty. Think about a time when you faced uncertainty. Did you lean into it or did you resist? How might your story have been different if you had seen that uncertainty as a chance to discover something new about yourself? Say this with me. I am strong, even when the path is unclear. I am willing to embrace the unknown, knowing that it holds the potential for new beginnings. Challenges come to all of us, but how we face them makes all the difference. Let me tell you about Tony. Tony was an active young man with a love for adventure until he was diagnosed with a chronic illness. It felt like life had slammed the brakes on his plans. At first, he was angry and frustrated, wondering why this had happened to him. But one day, he decided to stop asking why me and start asking what now. That shift in perspective changed everything. Tony began to focus on what he could control. He changed his diet, developed a new fitness routine that worked for his condition, and connected with others facing similar challenges. Instead of retreating into himself, Tony used his experience to inspire others. He started speaking at local support groups, sharing his journey, and offering encouragement to those who felt hopeless. His greatest challenge became his greatest gift. You see, challenges have a way of revealing our true potential. They strip away our comfort zones and show us what we're really capable of. Tony's story is a powerful example of turning pain into purpose. It's about realizing that our struggles don't define us. Our response to them does. Think about a challenge you're facing right now. What would change if you looked at it as an opportunity for growth? How might it shape you into a stronger, wiser version of yourself? Repeat after me. I turn my challenges into stepping stones. Every struggle I face is an opportunity for growth, and I am stronger for it. Have you ever felt like life was just too much? Like you were juggling too many things at once, trying to keep it all together while feeling like you might drop everything? I think we've all been there. But here's a truth that changed my life. Peace isn't about removing all the stress and noise. It's about finding calm within yourself, even when life is at its loudest. Maria, a single mother of two, knew this well. She worked 2 jobs, took care of her kids, and still found time to volunteer in her community. But as strong as she was, there were nights when she felt completely overwhelmed. Instead of letting that feeling consume her, Maria made a habit of taking 10 minutes each night to reflect on her day. She would sit quietly, breathe deeply, and write down 3 things she was grateful for. Those few moments of stillness became her anchor, reminding her that even in the busiest seasons, she could find peace within herself. Maria's story teaches us that peace doesn't come from a perfect life. It comes from creating small moments of stillness, no matter how chaotic things get. It's about learning to pause, to breathe, and to reconnect with what truly matters. When was the last time you made space for stillness in your life? How can you create small moments of peace each day, even when things are hectic? Let's say this together. I am calm, even when life is busy. I create moments of peace, and I am grounded in the present moment. Empowerment doesn't mean having it all figured out. It means believing that you have what it takes to figure it out. It's about taking ownership of your life, your choices, and your future. Let me introduce you to Jasmine, a woman with big dreams and a determined spirit. Jasmine grew up in a small town, where opportunities seemed limited, and most people told her to keep her dreams small. But Jasmine didn't listen. She started with what she had, a few savings and a lot of ambition. Jasmine taught herself everything she needed to know about running an online business. She faced setback after setback, but she never gave up. Today, Jasmine runs a thriving business and mentors other women who dream of doing the same. She's living proof that empowerment is about action, not just ideas. Jasmine's story shows us that an empowered life is within our reach. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect opportunity. It's about taking small, consistent steps toward our goals, even when the path is unclear. What is one small step you can take today toward your dreams? How can you show yourself that you have the power to create the life you want? Say this with me: I am empowered to take action. My dreams are worth the effort, and I have everything I need to make them a reality. As we come to the end of this talk, I want you to remember this. Strength isn't about never feeling weak. It's about standing up again and again, no matter how many times life knocks you down. It's about embracing the journey with all its ups and downs, knowing that each step brings you closer to your purpose. Take a moment now to visualize yourself walking forward, strong, confident, and empowered. See yourself overcoming every obstacle, finding peace in the chaos, and living a life that's true to who you are. Hold on to that vision and carry it with you. Remember, you have the strength within you to face whatever comes your way. You have the power to turn challenges into opportunities, to find peace amidst the noise, and to live each day with purpose and passion. Embrace each day with empowered living and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined. There is a power in resilience, in choosing to rise after every fall. It's the decision to keep pushing forward, even when the path seems tough. Think about a time when you felt like giving up. How did it feel to find just a little more strength to keep going? Sometimes, that extra push can make all the difference. Let me share a story about a woman named Lisa, who faced countless setbacks on her journey. Lisa had a dream of running a marathon. For months, she trained, woke up early, and pushed through the pain. But just 2 weeks before the big day, she suffered an injury. Her doctors told her she wouldn't be able to participate, that she should focus on healing. But Lisa couldn't let go of the vision she had held onto for so long. Rather than giving up, she adjusted her plan. She focused on rehabilitation, pushed through the pain with determination, and even volunteered to help at the marathon she couldn't run. And when the next year came around, she was ready. Not only did Lisa finish the marathon, but she did so with a time she never thought possible. Her story reminds us that sometimes the journey is longer than we plan, but it's always worth it. In life, we often face setbacks that seem to derail our dreams. But like Lisa, we can choose how we respond. It's not about ignoring the pain or pretending it's easy. It's about finding ways to keep moving forward, even if the pace is slower than we hoped. Every step, even the small ones, matters. This kind of resilience is like a muscle. The more we exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Each time you face a challenge and choose not to give up, you're building that muscle, preparing yourself for whatever comes next. It's a quiet strength, one that doesn't always need recognition but shines through in the moments that matter most. So, ask yourself, where in your life can you be just a little more resilient? Where can you choose persistence over giving in? Remember that the strength you build today will become the foundation for the challenges you face tomorrow. Hold on to this truth. You have more strength within you than you realize. The road may be long, the challenges many, but with each step you take, you're proving to yourself that you are capable. Keep going, even when it feels hard. Trust that your persistence will pay off, and know that you are moving closer to the life you've always envisioned. An envisioned life comes with the benefit of having an empowered life. Empowered living is about recognizing the control you have over your own life. It's about realizing that while you can't change every situation, you can change how you respond to them. It's the power of choosing your attitude, your actions, and ultimately your path forward. Too often, we give our power away to doubt, fear, or the opinions of others. But what would happen if we reclaimed that power and used it to build the life we truly desire? Think of empowered living like steering a ship. The waters might be rough and the winds unpredictable, but you are the one at the helm. It's your hand on the wheel, guiding the ship toward your destination. Even if the currents try to pull you off course, your focus and determination can keep you moving forward. This isn't about ignoring the challenges. It's about facing them head-on with the knowledge that you have what it takes to navigate through them. Consider the story of Malik, a man who had always lived by others' expectations. He took a safe job, followed a routine, and rarely questioned his choices. But deep down, he felt unfulfilled. One day, Malik asked himself a simple question: what do I want my life to stand for? That question changed everything. It led him to make small but significant changes in his daily life, reading books that inspired him, building new skills, and eventually starting a side project that aligned with his passion. Malik's journey wasn't easy. He faced criticism from those who didn't understand his choices, and there were days when he doubted himself. But through it all, he kept coming back to his vision. Today, Malik is building a business that reflects his true values, and he wakes up each morning with a sense of purpose he never thought possible. He realized that empowered living isn't about having all the answers, but about daring to ask the right questions and taking action on them. What about you? What small steps can you take to regain control over your life? Empowered living doesn't mean drastic changes all at once. It means making choices that align with who you are little by little, day by day. It's about taking ownership of your time, your energy, and your dreams, and not being afraid to pursue what truly matters to you. Imagine waking up each day with a clear sense of purpose, knowing that you are living life on your own terms. It's not about perfection, but about progress. It's about choosing to live fully, embracing the present moment, and knowing that you have the power to shape your future. Empowered living is about believing that you deserve the life you dream of and taking the steps, no matter how small, to make it a reality. Remember, you are not powerless. You have a choice in how you react to every situation, in how you spend your time, and in how you treat yourself. When you choose to live empowered, you set a standard not just for yourself, but for those around you. You become a source of light, showing others that it's possible to live boldly, authentically, and unapologetically. So I challenge you. What can you do today to reclaim your power? What is one decision you can make right now that will bring you closer to the life you envision? The journey of empowered living starts with one choice, and that choice can be made right now. Embrace it and see how your world begins to change.